Hey friends, welcome back to another video on Pi Network. Today we're going to dive deep into a topic that so many pioneers have been asking about, and that is the price of Pi and the idea of stability around that number we often see, 314159. Along with that, we'll also talk about what's happening in the Pi Network ecosystem, the role of the core team, and why there hasn't been any official announcement regarding this price. So if you've ever wondered why things seem quiet from the team's side, this video is for you. Make sure you stick with me until the end because I promise you'll get clarity on a lot of your doubts. Now, before we jump right in, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button, share this video with your fellow pioneers, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss updates about Pi and other opportunities in the crypto space. Alright, let's get started. Many pioneers have noticed that there's a buzz around this number, 314159. It's often mentioned as the stable price of Pi. But if you look closely, the Pi core team has never officially confirmed this. And that makes a lot of people curious. Why hasn't there been an official statement? Why don't they just confirm or deny this so that the community can move forward with certainty? To answer that, we need to look at how Pi Network actually operates. The core team is the group responsible for all the technical work. They're the ones building the ecosystem, launching utilities, maintaining applications, and making sure that the platform stays secure and functional. At the same time, there are millions of pioneers around the world who still haven't completed their KYC, and new people keep joining every day. That alone creates a lot of work for the team because every new member adds more weight to the system. So when it comes to things like price, the core team doesn't simply decide it. In fact, Pi Network has been clear about one important principle: the value of Pi will be determined by the community itself. This is where the term GCV, or Global Consensus Value, comes in. What exactly is Global Consensus Value? It's basically the idea that the community of pioneers collectively decides what Pi should be worth. It's not just a number set by a company or an exchange. Instead, it's shaped by adoption, usage, and agreement among the people who are actually part of the network. The founders, especially Dr. Nicholas, have stated this clearly in the past: the price of Pi will be what the community decides it to be. Now, because of this, you'll see a wide variety of opinions. Some pioneers say they won't sell their Pi until there's a solid global consensus value. They believe that until everyone agrees on a certain value, trading or using Pi won't make much sense. And to push towards that consensus, many groups and communities have been organizing events, both in big cities and small towns. If you look around, you'll notice meetups, awareness campaigns, and even small-scale adoption efforts where local businesses start accepting Pi for goods or services, all centered around this idea of GCV. What this shows us is that there's a lot happening at the grassroots level. The community is moving things forward, but the core team has a different role. Their focus is on building the technology and ecosystem, not directly setting a price. That's why you don't see them making announcements about 314,159 or any other specific number. Their silence doesn't mean nothing is happening, it means the responsibility lies with the pioneers to shape the value. But while many are focused on Pi's future price, let's not forget that there are plenty of other opportunities in the crypto world right now. For example, there are applications out there that allow you to earn free Bitcoin or even BNB. In fact, I recently reviewed one such app where you can log in every hour, solve a simple CAPTCHA, hit a roll button, and depending on the number that comes up, you earn free crypto directly into your account. It's simple, and over time, those small amounts add up. I've personally used these apps for quite some time, and I've even received payouts from them, so I know they work. The links to some of these apps are usually available in my video descriptions, and they can be a great way for you to diversify while you continue mining Pi. Remember, the more streams of crypto income you can create, the better. That way you're not only waiting for Pi's mainnet or GCV but also collecting Bitcoin, BNB, and other assets along the way. Coming back to Pi, one thing that really stands out is the passion of its community. Unlike many projects where only a handful of people are actively involved, Pi has millions of pioneers who are not just mining but also discussing, promoting, and even organizing real-world events. This is what gives Pi its unique strength. A project is only as powerful as its user base, and in Pi's case, the user base is massive. Of course, this also brings challenges. With so many people involved, reaching a true global consensus takes time. Some want immediate value, some are patient, and others are skeptical. That's natural. But if we step back, we can see that this is all part of the bigger process. Building something that aims to be a global currency can't be rushed. So if you're a pioneer wondering why the team hasn't declared a fixed price yet, the answer is simple: it's not their job to set it. Their role is to build the infrastructure that allows Pi to function as a currency. Our role as the community is to adopt it, use it, and agree on its value through real-world transactions. And here's something important to keep in mind. Even if you see numbers like 314159 floating around, treat them as symbolic for now. They represent community aspirations, not official declarations. What truly matters is how we, as pioneers, continue to create demand, promote adoption, and give Pi real utility. Think of it this way: if shops start accepting Pi, if services are paid for in Pi, if people are willing to trade goods using Pi, that activity itself establishes value. The more widespread it becomes, the stronger the global consensus value will be. That's when the world outside the Pi community will take notice. So, to wrap this up, the PiCore team hasn't announced anything about the stable price because they're not supposed to. The price is up to us, the pioneers. Global consensus value means that the value of Pi is created by the community through agreement and usage. And while that process is ongoing, you also have the chance to explore other free crypto opportunities to grow your portfolio. I hope this video has helped clear up the confusion. If you found it informative, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We'll meet again in the next video with more insights, more updates, and more opportunities for you to grow in the crypto space. Until then, take care and have fun exploring.